Good day everyone, this is Blue95 and welcome to a PO battle. That's right, I have two PO battles right here to show. They're pretty similar, so I decided to put them together. And for the first battle I have a layout which I have been working on, and I want to show you to see how it looks like. The second battle won't have this layout, so you can compare a bit if you think it's really handy or not. If around 3 or 4 people would comment down below to keep this layout, then I will actually keep it. So let's look at this team preview. This is also the same team. I will be using the same team in each battle. So he has a Sun team, which is aside from Heatran pretty weak to Tornadus. So let's see how the cookie crumbles, as we say. So here we go. Are we going to click on resume already? I'm checking if I have my music opened. And here we go. I lead with Politoed, he leads with a Venusaur because I'm always slower, so I could always set up my rain. Now he switches to Ninetales, while I go to Rotom, I think. No, I go to Breloom, try to absorb the sleep since Breloom is the most useless right now. I won't have anything with Breloom since all of his guys want to KO him. Yeah, all of them. So go back to Politoed, he subs. Right now I can just switch to Rotom if I want to, take anything he has to offer. But he goes for Toxic, and now my Rotom is poisoned. The icon is regular Rotom, but I couldn't find a single icon of Rotom Wash, so that will be regular Rotom. Now he goes for Flamethrower, while I go for Volt Switch, thinking he might switch. But now he can't set up his Sun, so I'm guaranteed to fire off a 100% accuracy Choice Specs Hurricane from max special attack Tornadus. So that's going to hurt anything, even the specially defensive Heatran. While I don't think he's specially defensive at all, since he has a balloon. But lol 69, and then go to my Donphan because I was expecting Stealth Rocks. But now he actually double switches to Ninetales. Now I predict me to go for Stealth Rock, so I went for Earthquake. It turns out okay though, he Toxics me, but I get a huge chunk of damage on this Ninetales. Which means I can easily kill it if it decides to come in once again. So now he predicts my Stealth Rocks, but I went to Politoed knowing I could easily set up my rain against the Ninetales. His Size Shock won't do anything since I'm bulky, physically defensive. I was hoping for the burn, but of course I don't get it. It was mainly if he wanted to go back to Ninetales, I could just catch him on the switch. So right here I'm thinking I can easily go to Tornadus to take a Size Shock, but here you see the Venusaur coming in. So right here I predict the Ninetales switch in, since then Hurricane would have 50% accuracy, and I go for U-turn. So now the Ninetales actually just died, which is always cool. And I can switch back to Politoed and let the rain pour down, because we have an umbrella with us. Yay! So in goes Dragonite. I went for Perish Song in case he went for Dragon Dance or Sub, but he just goes straight to the Outrage. I actually survive. And right here I make an interesting move. I actually switch out in case his Venusaur had Sunny Day, since mine has. So I kinda expected a possible scenario where he killed my Politoed and then used Sunny Day and totally wrecked me. So I am able to get an Ice Shard off, which is really important later in the game, and you will see why. Right now my Donphan just dies, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's manageable. So Dragonite will die next turn, so my Scizor can just freely go for U-turn in case he wants to switch, which he does. In comes Heatran. I can smack it with a U-turn and then switch out, go to my Rotom and threaten the super effective Hydro Pump, and actually go for the super effective Hydro Pump on the Venusaur. Even though he's resisted, it will still do a pretty huge chunk of damage since it's raining. So right now I go to my Breloom again, because the only thing he's a bit useful against will be Venusaur, since I don't think he has Sludge Bomb. And Hidden Power Fire won't do anything, and Energy Ball will do even less. So I go for, I want to put something to sleep here, so I just go for Spore, not thinking about Espeon, but he actually misclicks and goes to his Victini, which kind of won me the game a bit faster. So now he goes back to Espeon while I go for Drain Punch. No idea why. I should have just gone for Seed Bomb, even though, well, no, he has yeah, he had more guys who resisted Seed Bomb. But anyway, he wanted KOs me with a Psyshock, which is expected, but Tornadus has that trollish 111 base speed, which outspeeds Espeon by 3 points or something. So I can go for Hurricane, and surprisingly 2-hit KOs the Heatran from this point, so I could just 2-hit KO the Heatran, and well, guess what's going to happen in the next 5 turns? I said 5. Because of his multi-skill being broken, I 1-hit KO with Specs Hurricane. Otherwise it would have done like 52%, and then I would have just switched to Scizor on the E-speed, then go for U-turn since he's most likely Bandit. So whatever. So now I can just kill the Espeon and the Venusaur. I can kill them all with my Specs Hurricane and, you know, wreck his shit. And I mean wreck. And here's the Sleep Victini, and he is actually scarfed, so it was kinda crucial that he was asleep, and now he forfeits. So that was the first game. Let me go to the beginning of the next game and pause it a little bit. So I think it's around here. So his team consists of Gliscor, Jirachi, Rotom Wash, Conkeldurr, Starmie and a Zelf. And he leads with, I think he leaded with Starmie. I think he did. So that's his team. My team is still the same. So here we go. I lead with Politoed, and he actually leads with Rotom. I can take a hit from Rotom bar Thunder and Specs. So I can just take a Thunderbolt, go for Toxic, which is what I usually do against Rotoms, because they are going to predict Breloom switch-ins and everything. So now he switches to Starmie, while I went for Protect to see if he was choiced, I think. Or just to stall toxic damage, of course. So now he goes for Hydro Pump, kills me off, which is fine. Now I can freely go to my own Rotom and you know, just KO him. But I actually over-predict right here and go for Will-O-Wisp. I was thinking maybe the Jirachi would come in or something else, because nothing bar this Starmie would like getting burned. But now he just misses the Hydro Pump, you know, tests my luck. So the burn actually didn't matter that much. So now I kill the Starmie and go to, ooh, I got hiccups, Donphan. And I thought this Azelf was some kind of explosion Stealth Rock set, so I went for Rapid Spin, predicting the Taunt or the Stealth Rocks. But he is Nasty Plot, goes for Psyshock, but because I'm a physical wall, Psyshock attacks my better defense, physical defense, and I go for Stealth Rocks. So now I get a quick Ice Shard off before I die. Donphan would actually be nice against Jirachi, but I think at that time I was thinking I could manage it without Donphan, because Scizor, you know, could just revenge kill itself since it is faster than Tornadus. So yeah. So here comes his Rotom, which is obvious because I'm locked in the Bullet Punch. Now I'm actually going to my Breloom, not even predicting a Will-O-Wisp since he just goes for Hydro Pumps and crits me. And he got the crit, yes, and that's why I just survived with 3 HP, otherwise with like 56, so whatever. Now he goes for Volt Switch. I kind of followed my Breloom since it would be pretty useless from there, and in case he wanted to go for Volt Switch I could see who he wanted to switch into. So here's this Rachi. I go to my Rotom. I think I went for the Hydro Pump on the Stealth Rocks of his, and I miss, so the Hydro Pump misses are even again. Now he tries to Iron Head flinch me, but I 4 times resist Steel with Water and the Electric, and this Hydro Pump actually decimates the Rachi. So right here, I have no idea why I went for Will-O-Wisp, but I think maybe if he wants to switch, I can always burn him, but I miss. And right here is when I should have gone for the Hydro Pump or the Volt Switch, since he will go for U-turn and actually go to his Poisoned Rotom on my Will-O-Wisp. Yes. Which wasn't that smart, if I say so myself. But at least the Raji is at low HP, which is always good. So right here I know I go to Scizor, thinking I could take a hit, which I do. It's Thunderbolt, I can take it. And I just wanted to get a tiny bit of extra damage on this Rotom. And if you want to know why, that's because Specs Tornadus does around 45%. And if Rotom dies, he has nothing to resist the Hurricane. And not even the Jirachi, since it's at that low HP. So here comes Tornadus, time to sweep him. Time to, you know, get down from a 2-4 deficit. Try to win with 2-0 or 1-0. So that's the Rotom. In comes Jirachi. Thanks to Stealth Rocks and me having Choice Specs, I can one-hit KO him from here with Hurricane. And now he has two guys left, which are Conkeldurr and Gliscor, and I can't miss with Hurricane, so Mach Punch won't be enough to kill me, not even with a crit that was 4 times effective. So now here's the Gliscor and I use Hurricane and he runs. So I had 2 Tornado sweeps, pretty close to each other. That's the power of Specs Tornadus. But I also have a little bit of extra news right now, which is that my Wi-Fi, that I can't go on my Wi-Fi anymore, since I can't change the password to such a password that the DS actually accepts it to use it. So I can't go on Wi-Fi anymore, but I will continue doing live narrations. I try to find some good logs, good battles on the server itself, which is hard, as you might know, because of my live narrations. And of course all the other stuff will still stay. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Please rate, sub and comment down below about the layout, and I will see you next time.